Welcome to the TK Minute.
Teach me to dance. Teach me to dance.
I'm St.Thomass. Today we're talking about walking. Of course. Walking is more than simply walking. In dance, when we walk, we've talked about being able to have the body not backwards on your heels, but a little bit forward over the center of your feet. We call this CPA, or corrective posture arc. Yes. Okay, so you guys know that already. Right? But we have this nice forward walk, and we have our embrace. The embrace is best described as this little circle right in front of us. I like to practice with about a 6-inch space in the front, because that reminds me that every step I take in the embrace is either directly forward or on the circumference of this circle. Now, I can't step like this on the circumference of the circle. If I want to step there on the circle, the first thing I have to do is roll the circle and then step there, so that I am here on the circle. If I want to go there now, of course, I can collect and then step in the center of the circle, or where that space is, there. Or I would then have to roll the circle again and step here on the circle, or roll back and step center, or roll here and step on my embrace. Now, of course, that's a lot easier to understand when you have a partner in front of you, and we'll show you that in just a second. But the importance of knowing that for the man is this. When we dance a lot, you see us practice kind of here. And I don't know, that's just comfortable. Well, for those of us who understand the embrace, that's fine. I would urge you to start here. Practice this so that you understand exactly where your embrace is, exactly where your circle is all the time. Once you do, then it's probably okay to relax this a little bit and practice more like you see the rest of us doing. Now, let's apply all of those things together. The forward posture, the relaxed legs over our axial center, our embrace, and the rotation. Our bodies are divided into 3 triangles: a locomotor triangle, a core triangle, and what we call a top triangle. Sometimes these triangles will move together, and sometimes they will move separately, meaning one might rotate while the others stay in place, or one might rotate while the others stay in place. You've heard these terms, I'm sure, in other studies. A lot of teachers like to use the words association and disassociation. That's too mechanical for me. I just like to think of these triangles as moving together or separately. Let's do it. We step here, costado or side. We push up from middle and collect. Notice when the legs come together, of course, I have a natural relax, and the top begins to rotate. I step there. My top continues to rotate. I come off of middle and relax into the leg, and my top is rotated as I go to the next movement, up and collect, and the top rolls back to neutral. If we do that going sideways, you can see again, here and there and there and there and there. Very, very important that we allow these triangles to work together but separately as we walk. Costado, release, and there. On a straight leg to middle, release, and relax. On a straight leg to middle, release, and relax. There you have it. There's another thing that we might do sometimes when we walk, and that is take the costado, the side step. On the release, we might shift weight and walk with the opposite foot rather than side and continue through. In tango, you might hear the terms contratiempo or trapié. We'll get into that later. For right now, keep it very, very simple and practice this and continue through. Or you can practice your side step there with the change of weight and then the continuation from there. Very, very important that we understand that as we get into the ladies' parts.
Won't you teach me